Hi, it's Elizabeth Sharavati here, naturopathic doctor, registered acupuncturist, and natural fertility expert. And it's the first day of spring today, at least the first full day here in the Northern Hemisphere. So happy spring. And spring is such a fertile time, so it's a perfect time to turn our attention back to our health and fertility. And as you know, if you've been working with me for a while, you know that I believe that fertility is a function of your health, and that improving your health can help fertility to really flow from that naturally. Whether you're planning for natural conception or IVF or IUI this spring or summer, I have a few thoughts that I think are going to help you in your journey right now. This past weekend, I was at an interesting event called Seedy Saturday in Guelph, Ontario, which is where I live and am based. And I was inspired to pick up a few interesting new organic seeds for my garden. And while I was doing that and kind of exploring all the different options that are available and the different varieties and comparing what I wanted to get out of my garden, what I feel like I can put into it this year, I was noticing that there were a few parallels between planning for your garden and fertility. Of course, I mean, you're looking at choosing the right seeds and investing in them and preparing the conditions in the soil for them to be healthy, strong plants and to produce delicious fruit or beautiful flowers or whatever kind of most maximum expression of that plant is really meant to be. And so much of that depends on things other than just putting that seed in the ground somewhere. So I want to just take a step back and take a longer view of fertility, because I've created some tools that I know are going to help you in your journey, and I want to just point out a few things about where I'm coming from with those. And so a lot of you have told me that you are looking for a type of cleanse, a type of preparation, something that you can do to take hold of and take control of, that's a lifestyle practice that you can empower yourself with. And so what I've done is I've created a short program. It's a 21-day fertility cleanse, and it's going to set the stage for your optimal fertility this season. And here's how it's going to work. It's going to actually mirror how we think when we're gardening geeks like me, how we think about preparing for the garden, but how much more complex and important is your health, your body, your fertility, and your future baby. So if you're a gardener like me and you understand how exciting it can be to kind of plan for this, I want to apply all this excitement and all this investment into your fertility, your future baby, because there's so much research now about how preconception health for both parents has a significant impact on not only your fertility, your pregnancy health, your birth outcome, and also your future child's health well into adulthood. That is so powerful and so amazing that we get to work on that together now. So here's how it looks. When you are creating the optimal conditions for conception, when you have that fertility-based mindset, you're doing three main things. You're getting selective about the seeds. And what I mean by that is, just as I would, just as with your eye, you could look at seeds and tell if they look healthy or not. Like, look at these organic sunflower seeds. They're pretty uniform. They're beautiful, striped gray and black color. They're not cracked. They're not misshapen, etc. So again, how much more complex and beautiful are your eggs or your sperm before you conceive? And so we want to kind of imagine everything that we're doing with your health to be an investment in your eggs or your sperm, because inside those seeds, let's call them, as the DNA, the blueprint for your entire baby and your baby's health, your future health potential. A lot of it is informed by genetics. The second thing that people with a fertility mindset will think about is the conditions for conception. So again, we don't just expect to kind of throw seeds anywhere, on the boulevard, at the end of your driveway, or on sand, or in the playground. You actually consciously choose what the soil is going to be looking like and where within that garden. Is it raised? Is it in a sunny spot? Is it in a wetter spot? These are all, they're fairly complex enough, but again, you are so much more complex as a human being wanting to conceive than just a garden. So I want to just reinforce here, there's some science behind it, and there's a really powerful intention that you can bring to your fertility when you think of it as optimizing the conditions. So the better health that you and your partner are in, even before you conceive, has a tremendous impact on your fertility, because again, fertility is a function of your health, and fertility is the normal way of being. It's the normal, healthy way. The other thing, the third thing that people think about, the third and final one, is terrain and timelines. And so terrain means what is the actual constituents in the soil. And so this, bacteria, they really impact the way that the nutrients are available to the roots of your plant, and the pH as well. So if the soil is too alkaline or too acidic, the plant will not thrive, or it will not produce leaves that look right, or it will not produce deep roots, for example. And timeline has to do with planning ahead. I noticed on so many of the seeds that I selected, I'm going to have to get started right now to have outcomes in July, August, or even October. And right now it's just the late part of March. And so again, how much more important is your health and your baby? And we need to have this seasonal outlook for it. Traditional Chinese medicine holds that a child is already 1 year old on the day she's born, because it's assumed that there's at least about a season or 3 menstrual cycles worth of care and planning and nutrition and preparation that goes in for both parents before conception even happens. So you have an opportunity. I know that you may want to conceive yesterday. I know that there may have been years that you've already been waiting for this to happen. And I understand that, and I know it's heartbreaking, and I have so much compassion from that experience. And I also know that on the flip side of that, you right now have an opportunity to infuse a lot more health into your body, into your terrain, into the seeds of your conception, the seeds that will become your future baby's entire health blueprint. So that's the reasoning behind why I created this brand new amazing program, the Fertility Cleanse, and I hope that you'll join me on it. I'm going to be sending you a little bit more information on it soon. And if you have any questions, just hit reply back on your message, or post below your message if you're looking at this video on Facebook, and I will answer every message personally. And your journey and your future child and your experience are totally worth it. So let's have a conversation about how we can apply this kind of mindset to your journey, and we'll see what results transpire, because I know it's going to be transformative for you. So stay tuned for a little bit more about the Fertility Cleanse. It's coming up really soon, so get ready, and we'll be in touch soon. Thank you.